What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Team FISHKNUCKLES YouTube channel. So today's Manic Monday, and today we're looking at Alolan Ninetales Zoroark-GX in the standard format. But first off, I want to give a big shout out to Jose. Jose Marrero. He is the one who piloted this deck. This is actually last weekend. He essentially got two first place with this Alolan Ninetales deck. So congratulations to him. He posted his picture on the ARG Facebook page. Make sure you check out ARG Facebook. So go support Jose. Go support 60 cards, all of his good stuff. I'll leave a link down below to his article that he just wrote on 60 cards as well. Make sure you check that out. The first list is about the Alolan Ninetales, and after that there's some more Zoroark-GX goodiness in there, but it is a paid article, so make sure you go pay for 60 cards and go check out Jose's article. Tell him that I sent you there. But today we're going to cover this Alolan Ninetales Zoroark-GX deck. Now, this deck has received a lot of hype. Zoroark has received a lot of hype in general, and then I heard people talking about Ninetales, and I didn't really understand what was going on. But now after I played some games and read Jose's article, I think it's kind of clear to me now, which is really interesting to say. But I'm going to let you know, first off, I recorded these games a couple of days ago, so I actually don't remember what happened to them, so that's going to be really interesting to rewatch them again here in a second and see what actually happened. So because I forgot to record the introduction when I got finished with the game. So yeah. Alright, so today we're covering the Alolan Ninetales Zoroark-GX. So Alolan Ninetales got 210 HP. It's got Ice Blade. This attack does 50 damage to one of your opponent's Pokemon. Blizzard Edge for 160. Discard 2 energy from this Pokemon. And Ice Path GX, which is really dangerous for your opponent. It has the Ice Path GX. Move all damage counters from this Pokemon to your opponent's active Pokemon. Basically, you just pick it up and switch it out, and you're good to go. It might not sound that scary, but Ninetales has 210 HP. If you almost knock it out, like you do 180 to it or something to it, and you swing into it for some reason, it can then Ice Path, remove all the damage, and knock out one of your Pokemon. Now, Jose did also play an Alolan Ninetales with the Luminous Barrier, make it where GX and EX cannot hurt it, which is actually really dangerous, or really good, not dangerous, dangerous for your opponent if they don't have a GX or a non-GX or EX attacker in their deck. This can easily start winning you some games. It does have a Roar Beam for 80, with a Choice Band 110, and it's really nice. But the main thing we're going to use is the Ninetales Blizzard Edge 160, and then with the Choice Band 190, which is really strong. So the deck plays 3 Lele for consistency, 1 Espeon-EX, it's got that Miraculous Shrine to de-evolve each of your opponent's evolution Pokemon, 2 Tapu Koko for that flying flip, and a 2/2 Zoroark. Zoroark-GX does have that trade ability once during a turn. Before you attack, it may discard a card from your hand. If you do, draw 2 cards. So you discard whatever, draw 2 cards. It's really good. Just be able to, for consistency, you get into 1, you can draw a card, trade 1, draw 2 more, and be good to go. Try to hit the card you need. And 2 of this Zora. This Zora does have Ram, which is why we are playing it. And that's all. It's a lot of Pokemon. It's 18 Pokemon, but we kind of really do need every single one of these pieces in the deck. Now, the deck does play 4 Aqua Patch. You discard a Water G. You attach a Water G from your discard pile to one of your Water Pokemon. And this actually works really well with this trade ability, because what you can do is throw Water G. The discard pile will trade, draw 2 cards, use the Aqua Patch to a bench Water Pokemon, and kind of combo them together. 2 Field Blower to discard tools on your opponent's side of the field or your side of the field. 1 Rescue Stretcher, get back a certain Pokemon if needed, and 4 Ultra Ball. Now, the deck does, of course, play 1 Brigette. You need to get this Pokemon ASAP. 3 Guzma, 4 N, and 2 Kukui. Kukui does allow you to hit for 180 if needed. And then with Choice Band, 220, which is really nice. So, yeah. You got 4 Sycamore, 4 Choice Band. We're going to make sure we hit these numbers, all right? 1 Float Stone, 4 DC, and 8 Water Energy. Now, with this Ninetales decks, one thing you could do is like Ice Blade a bunch of Pokemon, start set up a knockout, and then de-evolve everything from Miraculous Shrine. That's what you usually do against Guardy. Guardy, because Guardy can't really one-shot you. They're doing base 60, so they need a lot of energies to one-shot you. And if they do swing a ton of energy, you can Ice Path them back, which is really nice. And that's what makes Ninetales so strong, just be able to like Ice Blade, set up knockouts, de-evolve Miraculous Shrine. You also have Zoroark-GX, which is really good. Just the Riotous Beating, it could do a ton of damage. Like, you can snipe somebody for 50, and then Riotous Beating for the knockout. Remember, Riotous Beating does 120 with a full bench and one of the active, and then with the Choice Band 150, then plus the Ice Blade 200, so it's a really good thing. You got Ice Blade, then pick it up with Luminous, with a Riotous Beating. You can attack and then attack with the Miracle Shrine. There's a ton of different things you can do here. Vulpix is really nice as well. He's got that beacon attack, let's search for 2 Pokemon. And yeah, it's a really good deck. It's really interesting. It is a little bit difficult to play. I'll let you know that from the start. It's a little bit harder to play just because you have a lot of combos going on. You have to think turns ahead. And it makes the deck a little bit harder. I'm not going to lie to you, but it is a lot of fun if you can learn to master it. But guys, there we go. There's the Alolan Ninetales Zoroark-GX deck. Like I said, I'll leave a link down below to Jose's article. Make sure you check that out. Go support him for sure, and let him know that we sent you there. But guys, hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. Time to see these videos because I don't remember what happened in these games. Alrighty, let's see them. Alright, so we get Damon VVR. Looks like they're playing a Ho-Oh GX deck. Alright, so we won the coin flip, which is fantastic. Yes, because our opponents probably go for that Tournament Kiawe, and we need to like get set up ASAP. Alright, so we get a Vulpix, Espeon, which is probably not worth it. The only thing I really need in my hand that we don't have is an energy. So let's see some new cards coming down. And alright, so Guzma. It's only one mulligan, and you got to think like fire. We hit for weakness, we're good to go. But Ho-Oh, he's actually weak to lightning, and even though we hit for weakness on water, it's still going to be really difficult for us. So 2 Pokemon come down, okay. 3 Pokemon come down, okay. Let's see here. Yes, we'll draw for mulligan. There's a Choice Band, press done. And, alright, so we see a Volcanion, a Salandite, and a Turtonator. Alright, so the only problem, like I said, is we do not have a energy in our hand. Some Ultra Ball, I discard the Espeon and the Field Blower. Okay. I'm going to grab another Vulpix. And what I think might be MVP here is it's Alolan Ninetales. Yeah, I think Alolan Ninetales might be the way to go here. So grab Vulpix. We'll put the Vulpix down. And we'll put a Choice Band on the bench because we play 4 of these. I'm going to play in here. Gotta get 6 new cards. Let's see, what do we find here? We find an Aqua Patch. Okay, so alright, so put a Water G on the bench, Vulpix, and we'll just press done until our opponent's turn. We could have went for that turn 1 like Lele, but I really wanted to attach energy to this Vulpix. So there's a Volcanion coming down, okay. There's a Fire Energy to the active. There's a Steam Up, going to discard a Fire Energy. Okay, so they're not taking a knockout just yet, but they are getting pretty close here. There's a Sycamore, going to discard his hand. Discards 2 Fire Energies and a Salazzle GX. I feel like if we can get this baby the Ninetales hate card, we'll be good to go. But there's a Steam Up. But we might be forced to evolve here. It's Power Heater for the knockout, do an 80. Going down to 5 prize cards. We might be forced to like I said, evolve this turn, or we could easily lose. So there's a Water G. So I'm going to put a Ninetales in the act spot, put a Water G on it, and just go for Ice Blade to the active for 100. Okay. Because that is our big threat here. This guy is definitely our threat. We have nothing in our hand. Oh boy, this could be good. This could go downhill real quick. So Choice Band to the active. Okay. We might be using an early Ice Path GX as well, because we definitely need to make sure we survive these upcoming turns. So another Steam Up, okay. How many Fire Energies? So 4 Fire Energies have been played. There's a Choice Band going to the bench Turtonator. There's a Sycamore, going to discard an E-Hammer and a Skyla. Okay. Yeah, we might be forced to go for an Ice Path here just to try to survive. So there's a Fire Energy going down to Turtonator. This might not matter because Turtonator can easily blow us up next turn. We really need to get lucky. So another Turtonator come down. Max Elixir gonna go into the Turtonator. Okay. Another Max Elixir. Okay. To the Turtonator. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness gracious. There's a Choice Band to the bench. There's a Power Heater for 110 damage. Yeah, we're definitely going to go for Ice Path here if we don't hit a supporter card. I mean, regardless, we'll probably have to go for Ice Path here. There's an Ultra Ball, so Ultra Ball will save us. So we're going to discard the Ninetales and the... I'm going to say Zoroark. A part of me just really wants to grab a Lele for Sycamore just to dig for cards. Because all we really need to find is a Ninetales. I mean, a Vulpix and Energy. If we find that, we'll be able to get this Alolan Ninetales out next turn and be good to go. We'll grab the Lele. Yes. We could go for Brigette, but that's our only supporter card, so I'm definitely just going to go for Sycamore here. And just Sycamore Handway. I just need to draw cards. I don't want to give my opponent more cards so he can take a knockout next turn. I really need to find a Vulpix plus Energy. And we don't hit that. Oh my goodness. Alright, so put a Lele down. Put it... Yeah, we'll search a supporter card for next turn. We'll grab a Brigette. Yeah, so grab Brigette here. I know we can't use it, but I'm just trying to set it for the following turn. Put a DC on it. Put a Choice Band on it. And we'll go for an Ice Path GX. If we do not do this, we will get knocked out next turn. 100% knocked out next turn. So there's a Sycamore going to our hand. Okay. We do have a Field Blower. I could have played that. Unfortunately, yeah, I probably should have. Just get rid of double Choice Band. Because right now he's doing 190. If he has one Fire Energy, he would take a knockout here. So Super Rod, going to shuffle 3 cards back into his deck. It's definitely going to be 3 energies, like 100%. It's going to be 3 energies. But I also didn't want to play Field Blower because when he attacks, he's going to have to discard all 3 of his Fire Energies, or 2 Fire Energies, and so he's not going to be able to really retreat next turn. And there's an end. We're going to get 5 new cards. I'm hoping we find a Vulpix and an Energy. That is what we really need to see. And we kind of find it. What I'm kind of worried about as well is we have put down a bunch of Pokemon that he can, like, Lysander up, or somebody to just team up, and that's going to be enough for the knockout here, unfortunately. Okay, so there's that Fire Energy going to the Salazzle GX. And we'll see a Bright Flame for the knockout doing 220 damage, discarding both the energies off the active Turtonator, going down to 3. We'll send up a Lele. We do have Stretcher, which can shuffle the Vulpix back into our hand, which I think is what I'm going to do here. I'm going to Stretcher. Yep, we'll put a Pokemon back into our hand. We'll grab the Vulpix. We'll put down the Vulpix, put an Energy on it, put down Lele, use the Wonder Tag, yeah. And I'm going to grab it in here, just put our opponent down to low hand size. And I'm going to play the Field Blower to get rid of the Choice Band off the bench. I don't want to play all the active, because then he can, like, put a Float Stone to retreat. I'm going to Float Stone the Tapu Lele and just play it in. Put opponent down to 3 while we get 5. I'm looking for another Vulpix as well. Alright, so we get a Ninetales. Okay, this is not the Ninetales we want, though. We want the other one. And we'll go for an Energy Drive for a 90. Alright, so under our opponent's turn. Alright, so if he keeps his turn active, we could knock it out, going down to 3, but then he knocks us out, and then we're definitely in trouble. So there's a Fire Energy active. Okay. There's a Choice Band to the bench. And an in. Alright, that's what we need to see. We need it in here. He gets 3. We get 5. Will he go for a Nitro Tank GX? Alright, so there's Ultra Ball. We can grab the Alolan. There's an Ultra Ball discarding Max Looks in our Ho GX. Will we see a Rangaroo come? Oh no, Lele. Alright, so Lele coming down. What is he going to grab with this Lele here? So there's a Lele coming down. Okay. We're going to use that Wonder Tag. There is a Sycamore for next turn, which is not a Guzma. That is really a good thing to note. Alright, so he's going to probably Shell Trap here. I wonder if we go for Nitro Tank, maybe. Nah, Shell Trap definitely seems like the better play. Yeah, so Shell Trap for 50. Alright, so on our turn, we get a Aqua Patch. Alright, so Aqua Patch to the Vulpix. Okay. We'll Ultra Ball, discard the Ultra Ball and the Zoroark-GX. I know we're really not showcasing Zoroark, but we need to do what we have to do here. We'll grab the Ninetales. Alright, so let's immediately read Ninetales real quick. I think this is going to prevent the Shell Trap, which would be really nice. We'll put a Choice Band, we'll play a Sycamore. As long as we hit Energy, we should be able to take a knockout. There is an Energy. Gonna put on the bench Alolan Ninetales. We'll put down... No, we're not gonna put down Tapu Koko. If we put down Tapu Koko, we're in a spot where he can, like, easily take a knockout on the Koko for later on. And we'll go for a Roar Beam for the knockout. Alright, so Hidden Weakness do 220. We go down to 3 price cards. We find a Zora and a Water Energy. Alright. We are down both our Zoroarks, though. And our rescue stretch is already gone. So this Ninetales has to go the distance. There's a Lele coming up onto our opponent's turn. What we could do is easily Guzma up the Turtonator, take a knockout, going out of one prize card. It's going to come down to does he have a Guzma or not. This Ninetales will go really far in this game, though. There's a Fire Juice that bench Turtonator GX. And there's a Sycamore. That is a good thing for us. Alright, so going to get 7 new cards. As Alolan Ninetales might just save us. Pass onto our turn. We get a Brigette. I'm definitely going to Brigette to find another Vulpix. Alright, we'll put a DC on the Vulpix. We'll go. Oh no, that was a misplay. I should have. Oh no. I should have. I should have Guzma there. I don't know why I went for that play. Oops. Alright, so 110. Yeah, I definitely should have went for Guzma. Don't know why I did that. Uh-oh. If he has back-to-back Guzmas, he wins. Yeah, definitely should have. I was like, oh, we're gonna bridge it for Ninetales and the Guzma. Oh no, we might lose now. Oh no. Oh no. Oh goodness, this could be really bad. All right, no, this is fine. Actually, we're okay here. Maybe not. Maybe not. All right, so what we need here is an N. We need a top deck an N. Like 100% need a top deck an N here. Yep, definitely made a misplay. If we would have Guzma this guy up, we would have taken a knockout, and then he couldn't have done anything. Oh my goodness. I was so worried about the knock out the Lele the following turn that I kind of misplayed there. Because now if he has a Guzma, which he probably does, we're in trouble. How many Guzmas has he played? Yeah, I think we lost this game, guys. I think I misplayed there. I think I definitely. Whoops. Alright, so retreat into the Ninetales. Yeah, we definitely should have Guzma there. We would have won. Uh-oh. 220, go down to 1. If my opponent has a Guzma, they just, like, definitely misplay there. Definitely a huge misplay on my part. If he sends up anybody but the Salazzle, he has Guzma hand. Oh, yep, he has Guzma. We would have won the game, but I was dumb and didn't Guzma. Yeah, we definitely should have won that game. Oops, that's all on me, guys. But we're gonna see Diabolical Claws for 250, so that's pretty nice. So yeah, that was huge misplay on my part. Like, we definitely, I don't know what I was thinking when I grabbed the Brigette. I mean, I know what I was thinking. I was like, I want to power up another Ninetales, and like, Josh, what are you doing? You just goose with the bench and you win, because then like he has that one guy left to attack, then you swing up for knockout. Yeah, we definitely should have won the game, but Alright, we'll see another game with the deck here in a second. Hopefully it's not against another fire deck. So we actually see Zoroark get out of play. Oh my goodness, yeah. That's so funny. Alright, so yeah, we'll see what happens in the next game. Alright. Alright, so when it gets Jardim, ooh. Golisopod? That's what it looks like, except for no Koko, so I don't know exactly what it is. Alright, so if it's Golisopod, how does this matchup go? I don't know. Alright, so we get a Vulpix. Okay, start Vulpix. Really don't have a choice outside of that. I mean, if we draw pass, he just easily get a knockout if it's Golisopod. He can just like evolve, retreat, blah, just like blow us up. So Trubbish, I don't care too much about Trubbish. So there's an in. Thank you, opponent. Hopefully we find a Brigette Spaghetti and search for like Vulpix. All right, yeah, it's good. That's good. That's a good hand. That's a good hand there. Vulpix, Zoroark, Tapu Koko. So Ultra Ball, discard 2 cards from his hand. Discard a Field Blower and a Guzma. This might see a Wimpod. If it is what I think it is. Alright, yep, so there's Wimpod. Alright, so it is what I thought it was. That's good to note. Alright, so Wimpod coming down. And pass onto our turn. So we get into the Vulpix, put down Vulpix. We're still going to Lele. Yep. We're going to grab a Brigette. It looks like we prized a Zoroark, though. But we're still going to grab the Brigette. I think I'm still going to grab the double Zoroark play. Like Brigette, grab a Zoroark, Koko, and another Zora. Yeah, that seems fine. And we'll put a Water in the active and Beacon for double Yeah, double Ninetales. Seems good. Now, one thing that we could do is maybe go for the Ninetales that prevents GX and EX from hitting it. But the only problem is we don't know what our opponent is playing, which could prove to be a big deal. And the reason why I say that is if they play like the Gliscod, that's like that's not a GX, they can easily knock us out and then just set us back a turn. So if this is best 2 out of 3, you would have a better understanding of what their deck is by game 2, game 3, and you can go for that route. Yeah, they play the Garbodors, but you can actually play around that, which is really nice. And we get a choice band. So I'm gonna put down the Ninetales in the X spot. Ninetales here. Put down Zoroark, and look at that. That was a pretty good turn there. I am going to trade to discard the Field Blower to get 2 new cards. So there's a DC and a DC. So I think what we'll do right now is put a DC. We have 2 options. We can either DC Kukui and take a knockout because it does 70 to the active. Or we could DC the Koko and start flying flipping. But then Gliscod can knock us out. So the only one to do is put a DC in the active. Kukui for 2. And just go for an Ice Blade for 50, plus the active for 70, so that's enough for knockouts. Yeah, I think that's the best play right there. Doing 70, we'll go down to 5 prize cards, and we find a Aqua Patch. No water juice or discard pile, so that's not going to work right now, unfortunately. Okay. So here comes the Trubbish. I wonder if he has a Float Stone in hand, or if he's just sacrificing the Trubbish for knockout. So there's an N. So N will give us both 2 hands. He must not have anything. That's why he promoted the Trubbish, because he doesn't want to lose his Wimpods and stuff like that. Alright, so we found Aqua Patch. Guzma. Okay. Guzma can help us get a knockout on the Tapu Lele. They receive Grass Muted Wimpod. There's an Ultra Ball. Will we see a Gliscod come out? Discards a Rainbow and another Guzma. Yeah, that's another Guzma. So 2 Guzmas are gone from opponent. There's a Gliscod GX coming out. Okay. There's a Gliscod. Does he have a Float Stone? Yeah, he has a... Wow, he has everything. All right. So we'll see a treat into the Gliscod. And we'll see a first impression for 120 damage. Alrighty, so in our turn, we find a Guzma. Okay. Alright, so what I'm going to do here... There's something kind of weird. I think I'm going to do... trade... Discard the Ultra Ball and draw 2 new cards. Okay. So we didn't get what I wanted to do, unfortunately. So I'm going to retreat the Water Energy into the Koko. So discard the Water Energy, press done. I'm going to Aqua Patch onto the Alolan Ninetales. That's brand new. We'll put a Water Energy on that guy. Will Guzma bring up a Wimpod to send our Ninetales in? And Ice Blade this guy for 50. Alright, there we go. Alright, so 160 HP left. What this does is allow us to Blizzard Edge it for knockout. Alright, so pass onto our turn. Okay, so we have another Guzma, but I think right now I'm just going to hold it to his hand. There's really nothing else I really need to do. And I'm just going to Ice Blade this bench Trubbish. I think the Trubbish is going to be the most part, the most annoying part maybe. Because we can knock that out next turn pretty easily. I'm both going to draw a card. They might just have a dead hand. Alright, so pass the Darter. This is the power of this deck, though. We'll play Zoroark. We'll trade, discard the Ninetales, draw 2 new cards. Find a Float Stone. Okay, we're going to hold into the Float Stone. Really no need to play it. I'm going to Ice Blade, knocking out the Trubbish, and going down to 4 prize cards. Alright, so let's see what do we find here. We find a Ninetales. What I'm looking for as well is another energy, because we can Guzma, bring up this guy, take a knockout, and be in total control there. Alright, so we're doing pretty good. This is the good thing with Ninetales. Alright, so we see Ultra Ball. Probably grab a Lele here. And discards double choice band. But now we don't have to worry about Trubbish anymore. I mean, Garbodor really wasn't going to do too much either way. But still, it's nice to get out of the way, right? I guess we're going to like knock out Wimpod or something. But I think the plan is to knock out this Gliscod and then knock out the Lele for the last 2 prize cards. So we'll see another Lele hit coming down. We'll see a Wonder Tag. maybe grabbing an end here. Our hand is pretty full, and an end would disrupt us. So yeah, there's an end coming down. I just wish we would drew to the other Zoroark and have like double trade. So choice band in, and now we'll both get some new cards here. But does our opponent find a Float Stone for this Wimpod? So there's an Aqua Patch. Really don't care about that too much. Can they find a Float Stone? Maybe a new Gliscod, another energy, and swing this turn. So there's a DC going to the Lele, pass onto our turn again, and we get our own Lele. I think I'm just going to trade to discard the end to draw 2 new cards. We get a Sycamore in it in. Let's see here. I think I'm actually just going to Sycamore. I know we're discarding a bunch of resources. But yeah, we get a water that you can put on the bench Ninetales right here. And we'll go for an Ice Blade for the bench Wimpod. Alright, so there we go. Did I even trade? I don't think I traded that turn, unfortunately. So under opponent's turn, but now what this does, we have Wimpod for knockout, we have Gliscod for knockout. Acerola could be very annoying if he could pick up his damaged Gliscod, but now we have 2 Gliscods pretty damaged. There's a Guzma. Gonna bring up our Ninetales, all the damage on it. 20, 40, 60, 80, 100 will be enough to knock us out. But if we find a choice band, which we play 4 in the deck, so if we can't find one this turn, it'll be pretty annoying. We will be able to take a knock on this guy. And we can put a DC and just like be good to go. So yeah, he can take a knockout here, but that's really not going to matter too much. So energy drive for the knockout. Going to go down to 4 price cards. We'll set up our Tapu Koko, and we'll see what we draw into. So get him Koko. How many Guzmas have we played? We've only played 1 Guzma as well, so we have plenty of those. There is a water energy. So I'm going to Ultra Ball. Discard the Ultra Ball in the end to grab a Vulpix. Yep, we'll grab the Vulpix. Yeah, we have 4 choice bands. If we whiff this, I'll be somewhat annoyed. We'll put down the Vulpix, put a DC on this guy, and I'm just going to play a Sycamore first. I want to use the Sycamore for trade because we could draw into more resources we need, and we find the choice band. So put a choice band on this guy. We will retreat into the Ninetales. Is there any tools I'm going to get rid of? Not really. I really want to hold into this. I guess we could double Aqua Patch. Yeah, I'm just going to thin our deck now. So I'm going to Aqua Patch once onto the Vulpix. Aqua Patch again onto the Vulpix. We have the DC in hand. We can use it next turn. And right now, we'll just Blizzard Edge for 190 damage. Going down to 2 price cards. Alright, so we discard the DC, of course. Press done. And if he doesn't pick up this bench Gliscod, do we find Zoroark? There's a Kukui. And no Stretcher. No Zoroark again. My goodness. We prized one of them, but can't draw into it, unfortunately. But I'm not too concerned. He can't knock out this Ninetales this turn. Like, an Armor Press will do 130. Crossing Cut GX will do 180. His best play is to, like, ace roll this guy, set up this new guy, and hope we don't have anything. But if you look at our hand, we have everything. We have a DC, we have Guzma, we have a Zoroark-GX to use the trade if we need to draw more cards. And there is a victor screen. I don't think my opponent could really have done anything. We just got set up so quickly. He can't one-shot these Ninetales. We set up some knockouts with those 50 HP, sniping damage, or something really nice you could do with this deck. And that's kind of how you beat a lot of decks. You kind of just like Guzma, you start sniping stuff, and then you start one-shotting them because 190 plus, 160 plus 50 is 210, which takes a knockout. And then if you add a choice spin in there, you can do 240, which can knock out like Gardevoir, stuff like that. So it is a really, really good deck, and it's going to be really interesting to see how this deck is going to play out going forward. It does have a lot of different things going for it, like the Ninetales that prevents, GX and EX from hurting it. Let's see. Can we see our deck real quick? Come on now. Let's see our deck. We'll open a deck manager. Like I said, it's got a lot of stuff going for it. You can spread early with Flying Flip and start taking knockouts with the Blizzard Edge, because that's 210. You got this Alolan Ninetales, a Luminous Barrier. You can always attack with Zoroark with the Riotous Beating. It does 120, then with Choice Band, 150. There's a lot of different options you could do, like Espeon, de-evolve stuff. And I'm really interested to see how this is going to play out going forward into the meta. Like I said, Jose got first and second place at 2 different League Cups, if I remember correctly. So he's proven that the deck is very useful. But like I said, make sure you check out the article down below where you can learn more about this deck. But guys, hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. It was a fantastic Monday. I'm sorry I messed up at game number 1, but we know we would have won that game. I mean, that's the thing about playing online is sometimes you don't. I don't have the cards physically in my hands. So I don't think as well as I do, and plus I'm talking, so that's another reason why. And I get sidetracked and I forget about stuff. But guys, hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. It'll be a fantastic Monday. Hit that subscribe button. Alrighty, bye. Alright guys, I just want to give a quick shout out to our 3 sponsors, 60 Cards, Yeti Gaming, and the Pokemon Company International. Links to everything will be down below in the description. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. Alrighty.